Hello everybody, and welcome to Green Star Trading with me, Tom. And also welcome to this episode of an Introduction to Elliott Wave Theory, Episode 5, Diagonal Patterns. There are two types of diagonal pattern we're going to discuss, a leading diagonal pattern and an ending diagonal pattern. In front of you here is an example of a diagonal pattern. They can occur in both up and down trends. Let's start with our leading diagonal. A special motive wave that occurs in wave 1 of an impulse wave or wave A of a zigzag. Now if you watched episode 1 and episode 2 of an Introduction to Elliott Wave Theory on my YouTube channel, you will be familiar with the 5-wave impulse wave structure and the 3-wave corrective structure of the zigzag. The green arrows next to the wave 1 and the A wave show you where the leading diagonal pattern can occur. Now, the pattern often results in an overlap of wave 4 into the wave 1. What does this mean? Well, the point at which the wave 4 in the pattern terminates can transgress into the territory of the wave 1 prior to its termination. The wave 4 doesn't have to do this, but it is a common occurrence. The wave 4 can be deeper than in this example, but it cannot transgress beyond the termination of wave 2. The leading diagonal pattern can also be identified by a commonly occurring wedge shape, a contracting pattern which creates a wedge over time. The subwave count of an leading diagonal pattern can be 5, 3, 5, 3, 5 or 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. I will show you what that means. Here is an example of the 5 waves in the 1, 3 waves in the 2, 5 waves in the 3, 3 waves in the 4, and 5 waves in the 5. This is the exact subwave count of an impulse wave also. An alternative to this, for a leading diagonal, can be a structure of a series of 3 waves. 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, as you can see here. That's a leading diagonal. Now let's have a look at our ending diagonal guidelines, and you will see that they are the exact same except with one significant difference. A special motive wave that occurs in the wave 5 of an impulse wave or the wave C of a zigzag, indicated by the red arrows next to the wave 5 of the impulse wave and the red arrow next to the C wave of the zigzag. They both occur in the last wave of each structure. The pattern often results in an overlap of wave 1 into wave 4. We've already discussed that. It's the same as the leading diagonal. It can also be identified by a commonly occurring wedge shape. We've also discussed this. However, the biggest significant difference between the two is that the subwave count of an ending diagonal occurring in the terminal leg 5 of the impulse or the terminal wave C of the zigzag will always subdivide as 3, 3, 3, 3, 3 and not 5, 3, 5, 3, 5. And that really is it. There's nothing else to it. I hope you've enjoyed this episode of an Introduction to Elliott Wave Theory, and if you're new to the channel, please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and also go and watch the other videos in the series as well. In our next episode of an Introduction to Elliott Wave Theory, episode 6, we will be looking at the double and triple corrective structures of WXY and WXYZ. Until then, take care of yourselves, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye bye.